Hit Row wasted little time going after Legado del Fantasma. It is going to be Top Dollar and Ashante the Adonis in this matchup against Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro.
Well, not even run yet. Spoke to Top Dollar earlier today. Says three guys can jump anyone from behind. Let's see these fools try it face to face. And so far, for Legado del Fantasma, things not going well.
And again, I mentioned this briefly, Wade. This rivalry dates all the way back to NXT, and it was fierce there.
Oh my word, security through the roof in NXT when these guys were around. Never really got concluded in NXT, like I mentioned. Kidnappings, parking lot brawls, all born out of jealousy. And let me tell you this, let's not forget the new regime, one of their first moves here on SmackDown was to bring back Hit Row. How do you think Legado del Fantasma felt about that?
Oh, probably
Clearly
upset about that.
Some
And this
professional jealousy, and they're here to make amends for that.
This is Top Dollar in the ring with Cruz del Toro of Legado del Fantasma.
I'll tell you, I like it from Legado del Fantasma.
And finally, the bell rings and the matchup's underway, and Top Dollar's talking trash.
Yeah, things a little different with Top Dollar when you're not jumping in from behind. 350 pounds of angry young man.
And Top Dollar in control right now of Cruz del Toro. And Top Dollar taking his time, having a little bit of fun. And now a big elbow right to the chest of Del Toro. Oh, wait a minute. Escobar getting involved, dragging Ashante the Adonis off the apron.
Fab get,
And there's Zelina. And Zelina now taking out B-Fab.
There we go. It's a mugging once again. Zelina Vega, she's like a snake, spits venom and then slithers away.
Joaquin Wilde now the legal man for Legado. Oh, and taking out Top Dollar at the knee. Double super kick. And Wilde is fired up. Tag made again. Del Toro now legal.
Fixes in once again, Michael Cole.
Oh, look out, the double team, the cover now. They call it Sacrificio and the victory.
Here are your winners, Legado del Fantasma.